Good morning. Non senti qua. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. You're tuned into the New Yorker here on Icon Radio, and my name is Mylious. I'm glad to have you back this Friday. A little bit of technical difficulty here today, but hey, we're gonna rock. Tonight, I decided last week that I'm going to play only hip hop today. I have been digging, sampling, still working on George's album, still working on the Cosmic Fellowship project, my own project for some mixtape, and we're digging, and I decided that I have fell back in love with hip-hop. So, that being the case, I wanted to just share with you guys today how I live, man. You know what I mean? It's just like it's like riding in my car today. Let's just put it like that. Today we riding in my car, listening to some old, some new, maybe some things you've never heard before. But for sure, we're gonna start with a absolute legend, an absolute legend, the big homie, Bismarcky. Check it out.
Have you ever met a girl that you tried to date, but a year to make love she wanted you to wait? Let me tell you a story of my situation. I was talking to this girl from the U.S. nation. The way that I met her was on tour at a concert. She had long hair and a short miniskirt. I just got on stage dripping, pouring with sweat. I was walking through the crowd, and guess who I met? I whispered in her ear, come to the picture booth so I can ask you some questions to see if you're 100 proof. I asked her name, she said blah, blah, blah. She had 9-10 pants and a very big bra. I took a couple of flicks and she was enthused. I said, how do you like the show? She said I was very amused. I started throwing bass, she started throwing back mid-range. But when I sprung the question, she acted kind of strange. Then when I asked, do you have a man? She tried to pretend. She said, no, I don't. I only have a friend. Come on, I'm not even going for it. It's what I'm going to sing. You got what I need, but you say he's just a friend, and you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need, but you say he's just a friend, but you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need, but you say he's just a friend, but you say he's just a friend. So I took blah blah's word for it. At this time, I thought just having a friend couldn't be no crime. Cause I have friends, and that's a fact, like Agnes, Agatha, Jermaine, and Jack. Forget about that, let's go into the story about a girl named blah 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 that adore me. So we started talking, getting familiar, spending a lot of time so we can build a relationship or some understanding how it's gonna be in the future. We was planning, everything sounded so dandy and sweet. I had no idea I was in for a treat. After this was established, everything was cool. The tour was over and she went back to school. I called every day to see how she was doing. Every time that I called her, it seemed something was brewing. I called the room, got picked up, and then I called again. I said, yo, who is that? Oh, he's just a friend. Don't give me that. Don't even give me that. Just bust this. You got what I need, but you say he's just a friend, and you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need, but you say he's just a friend, but you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need, but you say he's just a friend, but you say he's just a friend. So I came to her college on a surprise visit to see my girl that was so exquisite. It was a school day. I know she was there the first semester of the school year. I went to a gate to ask where was a dorm. This guy made me fill out a visitor's form. He told me where it was, and I was on my way to see my baby dog, I was happy to say. I arrived in front of the dormitory. Yo, could you tell me where is door 3? They showed me where it was for the moment. I didn't know I was in for such an event. So I came to a room and opened the door. Oh, snap! Guess what?
Welcome back to Icon Radio. You're tuned into the New Yorker. My name is Mylious, and you're here with me on Friday. Today, I am playing only hip-hop. I don't care what you think or how you feel. It does not matter. I'm playing only hip-hop today. I decided this mainly because I am a fan of hip-hop. I am in love with hip-hop. It's in my bones. Besides being born in New York in the South Bronx, at a time where hip-hop was just being created. I don't think we even knew, or anyone really at that moment knew what it was, but it turned into an entire, a cultural phenomenon, what happened with hip-hop. And, you know, for all the old heads who are listening, I like to always say this: hip-hop is not a style of music. Hip-hop is a way of life. It's how you live, how you think, how you move. It's hip-hop. And yo, check this out. I had a hard time today trying to figure out what I was going to play, mainly because there's so much hip-hop music that I love, right? So I figured I would narrow it down to a few of my favorite MCs, male and female, group, solo act, everything from every era of hip-hop. Old school, new school, some things that you know, some things that you don't know. But check this out. He is one of my favorite hip-hop duos of all time. Black Star, Mos Def. He changed his name now. We know Yasin Bey and Talib Kweli. Here's Respiration from Black Star.
What'd you do last night? We did 2 whole cars. It was me, Dez, and Mean 3, right? And on the first car, in small letters, it said, "All you see is," and then, you know, big, you know, black silver letters, it said, "Crime in the city," right? It just took up the whole car. Yeah, it was a whole car and shit. Then it was a, you know.
Escúchela, la ciudad respirando. Escúchela, la ciudad respirando. Escúchela, la ciudad respirando. Escúchela.
The new moon rode high in the crown of the metropolis, shining like who on top of this? People was tussling, arguing and bustling. Gangsters of Gotham, hardcore hustling. I'm wrestling with words and ideas. My ears is pricked, seeking what will transmit. The scribes can apply the transcript. Yo, this ain't no time where the usual is suitable. Tonight alive, let's describe the inscrutable, the indisputable. We New York, the narcotics, draped in metal and fiber optics. We're mercenaries is paid to trade hot stock tips for profits. Thirsty criminals dig pockets. Hard knuckles on the second hands of working class watches. Skyscrapers is colossus. The cost of living is preposterous. Stay alive, you pay or die, no options. No Batman and Robin. Can't tell between the cops and the robbers. They both partners, they all heartless, with no conscience. Back streets stay darkened, while unbelieving hearts stay hardened. My ego talent stay sharpened, like city lights stay throbbing. You either make a way or stay sobbing. The shiny apple is bruised but sweet, and if you choose to eat, you could lose your teeth. Many crews retreat, nightly news repeat. Who got shot down to lockdown? Spotlight the savages, NASDAQ averages. My narrative grows to explain its existence amidst the harbor lights which remain in the distance. So much on my mind that I can't recline. Blasting holes in the night till she bless sunshine. Breathe in, inhale vapors from bright stars that shine. Breathe out, we smoke, retrace the skyline. Heard the bass ride out like an ancient mating call. I can't take it, y'all. I can feel the city breathing, chest heaving against the flesh of the evening. Sigh before it died like the last train leaving.
Breathing in deep city breaths, sitting on shitty steps, we stoop to new lows. Hell froze the night the city slept. The beats crept through concrete jungles, communicating with one another. And ghetto birds where waters fall from the hydrants to the gutters. The beast walk the beats, but the beats we be making. You on the wrong side of the track, looking visibly shaken, taking in plungers, plunging to death that's painted by the numbers with crowd on apply pressure. Cats is playing God for having children by a lesser baby mother, but fuck it, we played against each other like puppets. Swearing you got pulled when the only pull you got is the wool over your eyes. Getting knowledge in jail like a blessing in disguise. Look in the skies for God, what you see besides the smog is broken dreams flying away in the wings of the obscene. Thoughts that people put in the air, places where you could get murdered over a glare. But everything is fair, it's a paradox we call reality. So keep Keeping it real will make you a casualty of abnormal normality. Killers born naturally like Mickey and Mallory. Not knowing the ways will get you capped like an NBA salary. So cats BMCing to illustrate what we be seeing. Hard to be a spiritual being when shit is shaking what you believe in. The trees to grow in Brooklyn, seeds need to be planted. I'm asking if y'all feel me and the crowd left me stranded. My blood pressure boiled and rose. These New York niggas acting spoiled at shows. To the winners, the spoils go. I take the L, transfer to the 2, head to the gates. New York life type trife, the Roman Empire State.
So much on my mind, I just can't recline. Blast the holes in the night till she bless sunshine. Breathe in, inhale vapors from bright stars that shine. Breathe out. Green smoke retrace the skyline. Yo, don't the bass ride out like an ancient mating call? I can't take it, y'all. I can feel the city breathing, just heaving against the flesh of the evening. Sigh before it died like the last train leaving.
Respirando como yo, ojos sinceros, escondiendo pena y temor. Un silencio de mentiras ahogando el hogar, escapando sentimientos entre
Yo,
ellos.
on the A-man corner I stood looking at my former hood. Felt this spirit in the wind, knew my friend was gone for good. Through dirt on the casket, the hurt I couldn't mask it. Mixing down emotion, struggle I hadn't mastered. I choreographed 7 steps to heaven. Inhale, waiting to exhale and make the bread leaven. Veteran of the Cold War, it's a guy I go for what I know or what's known. So some days I take the bus home just to touch home. From the crib I spend months gone. Sat by the window with a clutch stone, listening to shorties cuts long. Young girls with weak minds, but they butt strong. Tried to call or at least speak the Lord, but didn't have a touchstone. Said dog and dog world, you got a must own. Some of this land I must own. Out of the city, they want us gone. Tearing down the jacks, creating plush homes. My circumstances between Cabrini and Love Jones. Surrounded by hate, yet I love home. Asked my guy how he thought traveling the world sound. Found it hard to imagine he hadn't been past downtown. It's deep, I heard the city breathing in sleep. A reality I touch, but for me it's hard to keep. It's deep, I heard my man breathing in sleep. A reality I touch, but for me it's hard to keep.
So much on my mind, I just can't recline. Blast the holes in the night till she bless sunshine. Breathe in, inhale vapors from bright stars that shine. Breathe out, weed smoke retrace the skyline. Yo, how the bass ride out like an ancient mating call? I can't take it, y'all. I can feel the city breathing, chest heaving against the flesh of the evening. Kiss the eyes goodbye, I'm on the last train leaving.
We used to be number 10, now we permanent in 1. In the battle, lost my finger. Mike became my arm, pistol nozzle, it's a nasal. Blood becomes lukewarm, tell her, come on, be easy now, squeeze this shaman. Test why cleft, see that flesh get scorned. Beat so bad, make you feel like you ain't wanting to be born, John. And tell your friends, stay the hell out of my door. Chicken George became dead George, stealing chicken from my farm. Another dead pigeon. If you're mafiosis, then I'm bringing on hatred Sicilian. Nobody shoot me. My body's made a hand grenade. Girl bled to death while she was tongue kissing the razor blade. That sounds sick, maybe one day I'll write the horror. Blackula comes to the ghetto. Jackson Acura. Stevie Wonder sees crack babies becoming enemies in their own families. I'ma get them come, you know what we soon done. Gun by my side just in case I gotta run. A boy on the side of Babylon trying to front like you're down with Mount Zion. Yeah. Ooh la la la, it's the way that we rock when we doing our thing. Ooh la la la, it's the natural law that the refugees bring. Ooh la 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 la. So we think, yeah, in saloons we drink booms and battle goons to high noon. Bust rap tunes on flat spoons, take no shorts like poom pooms. See Gucci's, pop Gucci's for Gucci's and Gucci. Find me in my Mitsubishi eating sushi, bumping Fuji. Hey, 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 try to take the crew and we don't play. Say, like Paul McCartney, not hardly odd. Look it up, I can see right through your bluff. Niggas huffing they puff, but they can't handle us. We bust, cause we fortified. I could never hide, secretly hot. Ride with cold cheese, died. I'm twisted, blacklisted by some other Negroes. Don't remove my polos on the first episode. I shouldn't diss refugees and the whole sound set booty and I have to respect Jersey cause I'm super fly when I'm super high on the Fuji line. Ooh la la la, it's the way that we rock when we doing our thing. Ooh la la la, it's the natural law that the refugees bring. Ooh la 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 la. So we think, I sit 90 degrees underneath palm trees. Smoking BDs as I burn my calories. Brooklyn rooftops become Brooklyn TPs. Who that be? Enemy, wanna see the death of me. From Hawaii to Hawthorne, I run marathons like Wujuwatan. I'm a true champion like Farrakhan reads daily Quran. It's a phenomenon, lyric fast like Ramadan. What's going on? Over getting come, you know what we soon done. Gun by my side just in case I gotta run. A boy on the side of Babylon trying to front like you're down with Mosiah. What's going on? Over getting come, you know what we soon done. Gun by my side just in case I gotta run. A boy on the side of Babylon trying to front like you're down with Mosiah. Zion.
Welcome back to Icon Radio. You're tuned into the New Yorker. My name is Mylious Johnson. Thank you for tuning in with us tonight. Listen, tonight we playing straight hip hop all night. Like I said before, no games. I'm in love with hip hop. I'm a hip hop baby, born and raised in New York City. I'm part of that boom bap culture, as they say, if that's even a thing. Anyway, the track before that was Black Star. Yasin Bey, Mos Def, and Talib Kweli. And that last one was one we all know and love from a historical group, the Fugees, with Fuji La. Yo, check this out. I was digging, and again, I told you, it's difficult to decide what to play on radio when you have a limited amount of time to squeeze in a bunch of songs into an hour. So what I decided to do was to choose the songs based on, how can I say, the voices that I like the most, all right? And what I mean by the voices I like the most, by the rappers, the groups, the producers, I just chose the music that I like to listen to. So for better or for worse, right now you're riding with me in my car. Check this out. This is Mad Villain, all right? This is another great duo, production master, you know what I'm saying? Check this out. MF Doom is my favorite rapper. I can honestly say that out loud. I don't want to be sacrilegious because I know I came up with Biggie and, you know, and all the greats from New York. But MF Doom is one of my favorite lyricists. He's a poet. He's a comedian. He's a playwright. When you hear his rhymes, you hear everything. And this is a project called Mad Villain. Yo, Figaro.
Empty with no brain, but the clever nerd, the best MC with no chain you ever heard. Take it from the Tech 9 holder. They bit, don't know their next shine from Shinola. Everything that glitter ain't fish scale. Let me think, don't let her faint, get Ishmael. A shot of Jack got her back, it's not an act stack. Forgot about the cackalack, holler back, clack, clack, blocker. Villainy, feel him in your heart, chakra, chart topper. Start shit stopper, be a smart shopper. Shot a cop day around the way, bout the stable. Who to know is too molded, wonder where the shooter go. Bout to jet, get him, not a bet, dead him. Let him spit the venom, said him got a lot of shit with him. Let the rhythm hit him. It's stronger in the other voice, we makes the joints that make him spread them butter moist, man, please. Stage made of panties, from the age of baby hoochies on to the grannies. Ban me the dough rake, daddy, the flow make her fatty shake. Patty cake for fake. If he wasn't need a baker's man, he'd take her for her masters. Hit it once and shake her hand. Want some old thank you, ma'am, and ghost her. She can mind the toaster if she signed the poster. A whole host of roller coaster riders, not enough tracks. Hot enough black, it's too hot to handle. You got blue sandals, who shot you, who got you? New spots to vandal. Do not stand still, boast your skills close, but no krills. Toast for polils, post no bills. Coast to coast, Joe Smoes flows ill. Go chill, not supposed to overdose, no dose pills. Off pride tykes, talk wide, do scar me. Off sides, like how Wharf ride with Starfleet. Told ya, on some get rich shit. As he gets older, he gets colder than a witch tit. This is it, make no mistakes. Where my nigga go? Figaro. Old beats in my rhymes attack. A scary act, all black like Miss Mary Mack. Wait till you see him live on the piano. Doom sings soprano like una dos piano. My mama told me, blast him, pass her a glass of OE. Not to be troublesome, but I could sure use a quick shot of double rum. No stick of bubble gum. I like ice cream. We could skip the wedding. Have a nice dream. She only let him stick her head in.
Messing me up my whole head, teasing me just like Tita did Martin. Now look at what you starting. Schoolboy crushing it ain't on the hush, the whole world see it, but you can't. My peoples they complain, sit and rave and rant. Your name is out my mouth like an ancient chant. Got me like a dog as I pause and pant.
Speaking of which, got a leash and a wish just to rock you, miss. Make a militant move, peep my strategy. End of the day, you're not mad at me. Not dealing with nobody, now that's what you told me. I said, hey, yo, it's cool, we can just be friendly. Cause yo, picture me messing it up. Her mind not corrupt with the LC cups. Shit. I'm on my J.O. Bullshit and hoping that the day goes slow. Got me like a friend, what confuses me though is kisses when we breathe. Tell me what's the deal, yo. Now you caught my heart for the evening. Kiss my cheek, moved in, you confuse things. Should I just sit out or come harder? Help me find my way. Now you caught my heart for the evening. Kiss my cheek, moved in, you confuse things. Should I just sit out or come harder? Help me find my way.
Now why you wanna go and do that, love, huh? Making things for me towards you harder. Killing me just when I think we there. You douse the whole vibe and the close in the air. Telling me about next man, but next man ain't the nigga with the plans. Who got your heart in mind? It's about time that you just unwind.
And let it just happen, make it front free. Just sweat me like money panty. Digging you, getting inside of your steel. It's the Quest Cat keeping you company. Forever or however you want it.
Word. Now wait a minute, ma, before you dead it to the curb. Try to make impressions, which is good, not the herd. But it ain't me, and I ain't blurred. I'ma still just chill with you. Maybe things could change if you change your view. If not, then I guess it is cool. Just keep to yourself and abide by the rules. Like, check it out now. Check it out now. Right there now. Check it out now. Check it out now. Yeah. Check it out now. Work it out now. Check it out now. It's like that now. Check it out now. It's like that now. Check it out. What you say? What? Now you caught my heart for the evening. Kiss my cheek, move, and you confuse things. Should I just sit out or come harder? Help me find my way. Now sing it. Now you caught my heart for the evening. Kiss my cheek, move.
Welcome back. We back here at Icon Radio. You tuned into the New Yorker. I'm going to keep this quick and try to move as fast as possible. Mainly for the fact that I only have an hour to play as much hip-hop music that I love, that I listen to in my car, in my house. I force my children, everyone who's around me, to listen to this music. So I'm going to just keep rolling through. Now, I told you before, I was choosing what I was playing tonight based on the voices and the producers, because there's no way to choose just a few songs to play in an hour. So what I did is I compiled this list. And on this list is not only men. Come on now. They are amazing women doing hip-hop, producing, rhyming, involved in the business, everything. One of my favorites, absolute favorites. She's a little new. I shouldn't say new for me or those who really listen to hip-hop, but maybe new for you. This is Raspity, featuring Jizza and D'Angelo, produced by my man, Ninth Wonder, Ibiza.
Now when the MCs came to live out the name and to get you perform some hay, smoke cocaine, they act the same, to perform beat rock it all. Now on to the mental planes, spark the brain with the building to be born.
Boy, you sharp, boy. Look at the phase on you, boy. Ooh, boy, you look with swords on your head, boy. Yo, wait, thinking like back in the days when niggas wore fades, suit tie cap. trying to catch a wave, trying to catch a wave, trying to catch a wave. Thinking like back in the days when niggas wore fades, stoop tie caps, just trying to catch a wave, trying to catch a wave, trying to catch a wave. Thinking like long time,
have someone swarming with the bees. Words in the killer bees. In the long time, have someone swarming with the bees. Words in the killer bees.
When the MCs came to live out their name, inscribed in the halls and the walls of fame, balancing life, wrote both the yin and yang. Hands buried a man and they raised the sun to rain. That's a play on words, they say herb ain't all the same. Slaves in prison and they some unchained, while everybody in my gang a star DJ Prame, screaming through the sunroof, money still ain't a thing. While I'm spinning small bank, asking where's my change. Carpool with the homies, saving gas in my tank. I think like a billionaire, I spend less than I make. Strong-minded, I should bench way more than my weight. Women been leading the way since Roxanne Shante and the unit had flavor and Jay had Marcy neighbors that wave. Looking confused, I'm like, cool, maybe it's age. When I see Afro puffs, I think maybe it's rage. Maybe it's stage, they tripping and they say they got beef. Ain't an MC on this earth that make me feel afraid. Wu-Tang for the children, that's a scripture and phrase. See my goals from a bird's view like Trey, underage.
The MCs came to live out the day. And you could you perform some hay. Slow cocaine, had to say. Rocked it all, now on to the mental plane. Spark the brain, the building to be born.
Just on the track.
When I'm so off the radar, it's very hard to find me. In space, a selfie with the earth behind me. You follow the leader, the track is off the meter. A lot of rap is weak, low frequency in the tweeters. Very inaudible, clock radio speakers. Quietly whispering is a whirl of wiki leakers. Forget the gaudiness, my method is nauseant. Transferring ideas into the brains of the audience. The street poet gave the special art form a global reach. You earn your ear, then your heart by giving a local speech. We even wonder what words is potent as a sorcery. Not witchcraft, but a list of terms in the glossary. Well-written rap, bound to have a great impact on a listener, for the fact it's well intact. An MC should electrify, beautify, strive to empower, inspire, transform a worldview.
Back in the days when niggas wore fades, suit tie caps, just trying to catch a wave, trying to catch a wave, trying to catch a wave. Thinking like back in the days when niggas wore fades, suit tie caps, just trying to catch a wave, trying to catch a wave, trying to catch a wave. Thinking like
long time, have someone swarming with the bees. Birds in the killer bees. Long time, have someone swarming with the bees. Birds in the killer bees.
Float straight out of our lids. Them, they got booed by these hard rock Brooklyn kids. Us floor rush when they DJ booming classics. You dig the crew on the fattest hip hop record. He tucks the kinks and sinks into the sounds. She frequents deep, fatter joints called undergrounds. Our funk zooms like you hit the Mary Jane. They flock to booms, man, boogie had to change. Who freaks the clips with mad amount percussion? Where kinky hair goes to unthought of dimensions. Why's it so fly? Cause hip hop kept some drama. When butterfly rock the light blue suede pumas. What by the cut? We push it off the corner. How was the buzz entire hip hop era? Was fresh in fact since they started saying Audi. Cause funk's made fat from right beneath my hood. The pooba of the styles like Miles and shit. Like 60s funky worms with waves and perms. Just sending junky rhythms right down your block. We beat to rap, what key beat to lock. But I'm cool like that. 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 I'm cool like that.
sweeter chocolates tapped to my raps. She innovates after sweeter cat naps. He at the funk club with the vibrate. Them they be crazy down with the 5 mate. It can kick a plan, then a crowd burst. Me, I be digging it with the bug verse. Us, we be freaking till dawn, peace and I. He gets a stranger smile, so I say hi.
What's up?
Who understood? Yeah, understood the plans. Him heard of it and put it to his hands. What I just flip, let borders get loose. How to consume all the beaches like juice. If it's the shit, we'll lift it off the plastic. The babes will go spastic. Hip hop game's a classic. Pimp playing sharp, it don't matter. I'm fatter, axe butter how I zone.
Man, Cleopatra Jones.
And I'm chill like that. 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 I'm chill.
Hey, we here at Icon Radio, we banging. I'm cutting these songs off a little short, mainly because I don't have a lot of time, so I'm gonna just keep it rolling as much as possible. Listen, the song before that, I love so much. Obviously, you know why. And this sex song you just heard is something really cool because a lot of people don't play it. It's not something you hear often. It's from a great group, man, in fact, called Diggable Planets. They were out. This record came out, I think, in 1993, if I got it correctly. And it banged. And another interesting fact about the Diggable Planets, a lot of the bass work was either sampled or recorded by Ron Carter. This is really impressive. This was a time, especially in New York, where hip-hop and jazz and R&B, and it was all kind of mixing together, especially with jazz. I remember Branford Marsalis had a group called Buckshot LaFunk, and just a lot of stuff was going on at that time. But way up in the Bronx, in the hood, in the gut, there was a group, honestly, that when I heard this track, it really, for more or less, changed my life, man, and I'll explain why. This is Dead Prez, and if you can just listen to what they say on this album, it's actually talking about everything that's happening right now. I swear, it's talking about everything that's happening right now. Here's Dead Prez with It's All About Hip Hop.
When it hit, you feel no pain. White folks said controls your brain. I know better than that. That's game, man. We ready for that. 2 soldiers head of the pack. Matter of fact, who got the gat and where my army at? Rather attack and not react. Back to beats, it don't reflect on how many records get sold on sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Whether your projects put on hold in the real world. These just people with ideas. They just like me and you when the smoke and cameras disappear again. The real world is bigger than all these fake ass records. Wait, po folks got the millions and my woman's disrespected. If you check 1, 2, my word of advice to you is just relax. Just do what you got to do. If that don't work, then kick the facts. If you a fighter, rider, bada, flame igniter, crowd exciter, oh, you wanna just get high and just say it. But then if you a lie, pants on fire, wolf cry, agent with a Y, I'm gonna know it when I play it. It's bigger than hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip. It's bigger than hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop.
Who shot Biggie Smalls? If we don't get them, they gon' get us all. I'm down for running up on them crackers in they city hall. We ride for y'all, all my dogs, stay real. Nigga, don't think these record deals gon' feed your season, pay your bills because they not. MCs get a little bit of love and think they hot. Talking about how much money they got. Nigga, all y'all records sound the same. I'm sick of that fake thug R&B rap scenario all day on the radio. Same scenes in the video, monotonous material. Y'all don't hear me though. These record labels slang our tapes like dope. You could be next in line and sign and still be writing rhymes and broke. You would rather have a Lexus or justice, a dream or some substance, a beamer, a necklace or freedom. Still nigga like me don't play, hey, I just stay awake. This real hip hop and it don't stop till we get the popo off the block. They call it hip
crazy shit. We keep it crunk up, John Blaze and shit. DP's got that crazy shit. We keep it crunk up.
No big up all gunman, sing. Big up. Cause it's a 94 when I rap to kill people and do blood. No more pussy hole on the corner. Watch this. Lord, me all a respect to all the gunman them. Gunman alone keep gunman friend. Fire bun, me all the informer them. Informer alone keep informer friend.
1970-something, nigga, I done sweat the day. My mom was late, so I had to plan my escape out. Skins in this world, the fly girls. Tangerella Hennessy until I call Earl. 10 months in this gut, what the fuck? I wish Mars would hurry up so I could get fucked. Wild juvenile ripping mics and shit. New York, ready for the likes of this. Then came the worst date, May 21st, 219. That's when my mama water burst. No spouse in the house, so she rolled herself to the hospital to see if she could get a little help. Umbilical cords wrapped around my neck. I'm seeing my death, and I ain't even took my first step. I made it out, I'm bringing mad joy. The doctor looked and said he's gonna be a bad boy.
Me all a respect to all the gunman them. Gunman alone keep gunman friend. Fire bun, for all the informer them. Informer alone keep informer friend.
Now I'm 13, smoking blunts, making cream. On the drug scene, fuck the football team. Risk it, rough his spleens by the age of 16. Hearing the coach scream ain't my lifetime dream. I mean, I wanna blow up, stack my dough up. So school I didn't show up and fuck my flow up. Mom said that I should grow up and check myself before I wreck myself, disrespect myself. Put the drugs on the shelf, nah, couldn't see it. Scarface, king of New York, I wanna be it. Rap was secondary, money was necessary. Until I got incarcerated, kinda scary. C-74 Mark 8 set me straight. Not able to move behind the great steel gate. Time to contemplate, damn, where did I fail? All the money I stacked was all the money for bail.
Me all a respect to all the gunman them. All the gunman alone keep gunman friend. Fire bun, me all the informer them. Informer alone keep informer friend. Me a respect to all the gunman them. Gunman alone keep gunman friend. Me no know fire bun, me all the informer them. Informer alone keep informer friend.
94, now I explore new horizons. Mama smile when she see me, that's surprising. Honeys is tantalizing, they freak all night. Beat ducking cops on the creep all night. As I open my eyes and realizing I changed, not the same deranged child stuck up in the game. And to my niggas living street life, learn to treat life to the best. Put stress to rest, still tote your vest, man. Niggas be tripping in the streets without a gap. Nah, nigga, you slipping. If I'm dipping on the F with weed on my breath, original hustler with the muffler on the tech. Respect to the max and the axe, to the freaks in the jeeps. Next shots to my beat.
Me all a respect to all the gunman them. All of the gunman alone keep gunman friend.
It's all about respect here at Icon Radio. You're listening to The New Yorker. Welcome back. My name is Mylious Johnson. Thank you for hanging out with me, man. I appreciate it. We're winding down, man, but I still got so much music to rock. I've been trying to think of what should go next. I got a couple of requests that came in while we were off air and that track was playing. Oh, first, let me say this. The track before that was Hip Hop by Dead Prez. And of course, everybody knows the Notorious B.I.G., Big Bro, the legend with respect. Anyway, I want to say this really quickly. If you want to hear something, especially on a night like this where I'm kind of freestyling, but not really, because it's about hip hop, hit me up on Instagram, DM me. And either the day before or during the show, I'll try to get to it and put something down. Now, I had a request come in from a friend of mine who's listening in New Jersey. Yo, Mike, what's good? I hope you're well. God bless you and the family. And yo, my man wanted to hear one that actually I haven't played in a long time, but it's one from an artist that's no longer with us. God bless the dead. And that's Guru and DJ Premier. And this is Dykwit.
Oh yeah, it's another Gangstar short shot. Featuring the one and only Handler ever think of jerking me? I work too hard for my royalty. Put lead in your ass and drink a cup of tea. Beast the Red Alert and Kid Capri. Ooh la la, ah wee wee. I say Muhammad Ali, you say glass just clay. I say butter, you say parquet. It's alright if you wanna make a sway. On my way uptown, took the deuce to the trade. I originate, they duplicate. I praise the Lord and keep the faith. It's alright, keep biting at the bait. 92, 1 year later. Peace out, Premier, take me out with the fader.
I chant eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I wreck the mic like a pimp shows. Here's how it goes, I am a genius, I mean this. I shape this, you'll tape this, I'm kinda fiendish. You wish that you could come into my neighborhood. Meaning my mental state, still I'm 5'8". Crazy as I wanna be, cause I make it orderly. You could say I'm sort of the boss, so get lost. The brother who'll make you change opinions. Dominions, I'm in them when it's time to kick shit from the heart. Cause I get a piece of the action. Feeling satisfaction from the street crowd reaction. Chumps pull guns when they feel afraid. Too late, when they dip in the kick, they get sprayed. Lemonade was a popular drink and it still is. I get more props and stunts than Bruce Willis. A poet like Langston Hughes and can't lose when I cruise out on the expressway, leaving the bodega, I say suave. Premier's got more beats than Blonde's got hate. Clips are inserted into my gun, so I can take the money, never have to run.
I left my Philly at home. Do you have another? I wanna get blunted, my brother. Now may I make a mark, then make a spark over this fat track? Or should I say dope beat? Subtract, delete all of the wick-wack that wanna be abstract, but they lack the new knack that's coming from way, way back. Ayo, Premier, please pass that Buddha sack. You heard we quit? No way, bullshit. I told you before, we come back with more hits. I provide right flavor, so you can sketch me. Do me a favor, don't try to catch me. Slightly ahead of the game, I'm not a lame. Ask him, he'll tell you the same. He knows my name, smooth. I drop jewels like paraphernalia. I'm infallible, not into failure. Like a rhinoceros, my speed is prosperous, and pure knowledge expands from my esophagus. I write in the night to bring truth to the light. My dialogue is my own, cause smooth B will never bite. After the tour quits, I come back with more hits. After the tour quits, I come back with more hits. After the tour quits, I come back.
Don't sweat the technique. Don't sweat the technique. Let's trace the hits and check the file. Let's see who bit the dissect the style. I flip the script so they can't get filed. At least not now, it'll take a while. I change the pace to complete the beat. I drop the bass to MCs get weak. For every road they trace is a scar they keep. Cause when I speak, they freak to sweat the technique. I made my debut in 86 with a melody in a president's mix. And now I stay on target and refuse to miss. And I still make hits for beats. Parties, clubs, and cars and jeeps. My underground sound vibrates the streets. MCs wanna beat, then I play for keeps. When they sweat the technique. Don't sweat the technique. They wanna know how many bombs have I ripped and wrecked, but researchers never found all the pieces yet. Scientists try to solve the context, philosophers are wondering what's next. Pieces took to laugh to observe them. They couldn't absorb them, they didn't deserve them. My ideas are only for the audience ears. For my opponents it might take years. Pencils, pens, and swords. Letters put together from a key to cause. I'm also a sculpture, born with structure. Because of my culture, I'm a rhythm instructor. Technical style that'll be full of technology. Complete sights and new heights after I get deep. You don't have to speak, just see. And peep the technique. Don't sweat the technique. get deep in the beat, think clean, compose with the seat, never weak or obsolete. They never grow old, techniques become antique, better than something brand new, cause it's original. In the wild style I have much more value, classical, too intelligent to be radical, masterful, never irrelevant, mathematical. Here's some soothing souvenirs for all the years you fought the sort of thoughts and ideas. It's cool when you freak to the beat, but don't sweat the technique. Don't sweat the technique. Don't sweat the technique.
Listen, we are winding down here at the New Yorker, and I'm really sad about it because I have so much more music left for us to do. Man, I have vinyl. I brought everything. I was hoping they would give me an extra hour, like, you know, just by accident. But obviously that is not happening today. Anyway, before we close, I want to just give a few announcements, a bit of information. Remember, you can always check out the great programming here on Icon Radio with Beppe Vivas on Tuesdays, if I remember correctly. Groove Me Please on Thursdays. I think bi-weekly we have Cosmic, who was killing here before I came in. I came in an hour early just to check him out. Mamma mia, if that's the right way to say it. Cosmic was killing. Bi-weekly before me every Friday is the New Yorker here on Icon Radio. Check this out. Tomorrow I'm spinning a cool party called Wake Up at El Barrio Verde with Tetris. It should be a great night. You should come on out and hang out with us. Piano City is coming again this September. Something that you should definitely get your tickets now. And just keep an eye out for all of the wonderful programming here at Icon Radio. Now, I got a couple of tracks left, so I'm going to just go ahead and get into it. We cannot play hip-hop without touching on the West Coast just a little bit. Here's one of my favorite tracks from Ice Cube, Today Was a Good Day.
Waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the dog, no small. And mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my grub on, but didn't dig out. Finally got a call from a girl I wanna dig out. So hooked it up for later as I hit the dough. Thinking, will I live another 24? I gotta go, cause I got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make the ass drop. Had to stop at a red light, looking in my mirror, not a jacker in sight, and everything is alright. I got a beat from Kim, and she can fuck all night. Called up the homies and I'm asking y'all, which part are y'all playing basketball? Get me on the court and I'm troubled. Last week fucked around and got a triple-double. Freaking niggas every way like MJ. I can't believe today was a good day. To the pad and hit the showers. Didn't even get no static from the cowards. Cause just yesterday them fools tried to blast me. Saw the police and they rolled right past me. No flexing, didn't even look in a nigga's direction as I ran the intersection. Went to Show Dog's house, they was watching Yo on TV raps. What's the haps on the craps? Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em. Roll 'em in a circle of niggas and watch me break 'em with the 7-11, 7-11, 7 even back door Little Joe. I picked up the cash flow, then we played bones, and I'm yelling domino. Plus nobody I know got killed in South Central LA. Today was a good day. My niggas ironic. I had the boo, she had the chronic. The Lakers beat the Supersonics. I felt on the big fat fanny, pulled out the jammy and killed the poo nanny. And my deep runs deep, so deep, put her ass to sleep. Woke her up around 1. She didn't hesitate to call Ice Cube the top gun. Drove her to the pad and I'm coasting. Took another sip of the potion, hit the 3-wheel motion. I was glad everything had worked out. Dropped her ass off and then chirped out. Today was like one of those fly dreams. Didn't even see a berry flashing those high beams. No helicopter looking for a murder. 2 in the morning, got the fat burger. Even saw the lights of the Goodyear blimp, and it read Ice Cube's a pimp. Drunk as hell, but no throwing up. Halfway home, and my page is still blowing up. Today I didn't even have to use my AK. I gotta say it was a good day.
See no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? I'm tired of being poor and even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch. Cops give a damn about a Negro. Pull a trigger, kill a nigga, he's a hero. Get it back to the kids who the hell cares. One less hungry mouth on the welfare. First ship them, don't let them deal with brothers. Give them guns, step back, watch them kill each other. It's time to fight back, that's what Huey said. 2 shots in the dark, now Huey's dead. I got love for my brothers, but we can never go nowhere unless we share with each other. We gotta start making changes. Learn to see me as a brother instead of 2 distant strangers. And that's how it's supposed to be. How can the devil take a brother if he's close to me? I let it go back to when we played as kids, but then it changed. That's the way it is. Come on.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Oh yeah. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah.
I see no changes. All I see is racist faces. Misplaced hate makes disgrace to races. We under. I wonder what it takes to make this one better place. Let's erase the wasted. Take the evil out the people, they'll be acting right. Cause both black and white and smoke a crack tonight. And the only time we chill is when we kill each other. It takes skill to be real time to heal each other. And although it seems heaven sent, we ain't ready to see a black president. It ain't a secret, don't conceal the fact. The penitentiary's packed and it's filled with blacks. But some things will never change. Try to show another way, but you're staying in the dope game. Now tell me what's a mother to do. Being real don't appeal to the brother in you. You gotta operate the easy way.
I made a G today,
but you made it in a sleazy way. Sell it back to the kids.
I gotta get paid.
Well, that's the way it is.
Come on. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same.
Well, that is just the way it is because I'm done. And that's just the way it is. That last song was Tupac with with Changes. I'm sorry. I always say that's just the way it is. It's Changes from Tupac. And the one before that was Ice Cube with Today Was a Good Day. Gotta touch the West Coast before we get out of here. Well, that's it, guys, for the New Yorker this Friday. I want to say thank you always to you guys for listening, for tuning in, for being interested, for writing me, giving me suggestions for songs to play during the show. I want to thank Zanka for coming in always. Pretty soon he won't have to come anymore. I'll be safe. He's like my parachute. You know what I mean? I don't jump out the window without my Zanka. You know what I'm saying? Thank you to Alessandro, as always, our fearless leader, keeping us rolling, keeping the lights on for us. Listen, Until next week, be safe, be blessed, be kind, be tolerant, love each other, keep washing your hands. If you're in a crowded place, still put that mask on, safety first. Love your family, love your friends, get stuff done, all right? Until next week. I want to leave you on a good note because I am a New Yorker, and so I'm going to leave you with a New Yorker in the hands of the OG, Mr. Curtis Bro, The Breaks.
Clap your hands, everybody, if you got what it takes. Cause I'm Curtis Blow, and I want you to know that these are the breaks. Brakes on a bus, brakes on a car, brakes to make you a superstar, brakes to win and brakes to lose. But these here brakes will rock your shoes, and these are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up. If your woman steps out with another man, and she runs off with him to Japan, and the IRS says they want a cat, and you can't explain why you claimed your cat, and Ma Bell sends you a whopping bill with 18 phone calls to Brazil, and you borrowed money from the mob, and yesterday you lost your job. Well, these are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up. Throw your hands up in the sky and wave around from side to side. And if you deserve a break tonight, somebody say, all right. Say ho. You don't stop. I keep on